Where is your family originally from?
My family is originally from Puerto Rico.
Okay, why did they come to America?
So the side of my family is my dad's side, and his parents originally came from Puerto Rico, and their reasoning behind it was that essentially like the whole, better chance of life, opportunity, and just that, I guess, since Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, it's not exactly the same as living in the States, and so they just wanted a different lifestyle.
How many siblings do you have?
I have one little brother.
Do you have extended family that lives in America? Or if not, where do they live?
Yeah, most of my family now live in New York, but I also have family that's still in Puerto Rico. I haven't quite met them yet, but my dad has talked about them.
What was it like growing up in a home with two different cultures?
Honestly, it was awesome. I don't know, I've always liked, both sides of my culture, so I always took pride and told people like, oh, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black, so it was pretty interesting.
Did you experience any difficulties?
Some, maybe. Not a lot. I know a lot of times, like, I knew I was different from most people because a lot of people from where I come from, there's not a lot of Afro-Latinas in California. So, difficulty-wise, I knew I sticked out a lot because of the color of my skin. Like, everyone expected me to be, like, this way or that way. So, I guess I did get picked on a little bit when I was younger, so.
How did these cultures shape you into who you are today?
Well, like I said, since I take so much pride in my cultures, I definitely think they really had an impact on who I am. I've taken a lot from my mom's side, my African side, and a lot from my dad's side, and I don't know, I think they just made me into a stronger person, and then the fact that, like, I'm able to, like, relate to all these different scenarios, so, yeah.
What's the primary language in your house?
The primary language in my house is English. However, my dad is fluent in Spanish. That is his first language. And so when we were younger, he did speak it a little bit. And me and my brother did pick on it. But as we grew older, it's mainly English now.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to all type of music, so there's not really a specific genre. So.
Have you met any Afro-Latinas on campus?
I have met a few. There's actually a organization on the AUC campus called AUC Vibes, and so it's just an organization full of like Afro-Latinas. So I have a couple of friends who are like half Cuban, Brazilian, Mexican, like all over and stuff.
So, have you been moved to like social activism based on the state of our government related to immigration?
Most definitely, especially since like half my family is like, well, we're not quite immigrants since Puerto Rico is still part of the United States, but the fact that like people who are targeted who are Latino are being targeted, it has had a definite effect on me.
Do you accept both cultures completely, or do you identify with one more than the other?
I like to say I accept both cultures completely. However, people do look at me from one side to another. So, like, especially being at Spelman, people do see me as only black. But I do make sure to correct them. Be like, no, I'm half Puerto Rican. So I let them know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.